This week I finally started something that I've wanted to do for a very long time. I started creating my own video game. I installed Unreal Engine 5 and every software I'd possibly need, not even knowing how to use them. Over the past week I've been learning and researching, really doing my homework. I'm trying to get better so I can create the game that I want to play. I'll give you a little bit of backstory. My favorite game series is the Batman Arkham series. Personally, my favorite game is Arkham Knight. I call it my comfort game. A lot of people have their own forms of meditation and relaxing. For me, it's playing this video game. I know how that sounds. It sounds really weird. I am somebody that does have a life. I'm engaged, I'm a very active person, I make films, and I have tons of other hobbies. Whenever I find myself stressed out about something in life, and in this case, a possible job opportunity, I keep finding myself coming back to this game. It gets my mind off of everything going on. I've been playing this game since the day it released. I know everything about the game. The city of Gotham feels like an actual place I've visited. I know the streets better than my own city. So in this video, I want to announce or pitch the game idea I have and I'm going to be making. I just kind of want to plant the flag for this project. I know this could take me years to complete, but I'm going to use this video as a good starting point for myself. So before I move any further, I just want to clarify that I will not be selling or making any money off of this. All the rights are reserved and owned by Rocksteady and Warner Brothers. So my goal is to create my own Arkham game. I'm a very creative person and I feel like when I play video games, I'm just wasting my time. So if I'm productive making my own game, I feel a lot better about myself. I'm sure most people are not familiar with Arkham's mobile games. There are 2 games, but I'm only focused on one in particular. That game is Arkham Underworld. Arkham Underworld's concept is actually very cool. Putting together a team of villains to take over the city. I want to roughly take that idea and make it my own, and create my own Arkham Underworld. I'll break this video down into a few different sections. So the first one I'm going to do is the story or premise.
This is the worst part, the beating.
I have 2 ideas for this. I can go a very faithful route to Arkham Underworld, following its story and even implementing its cutscenes, or doing my own concept with it, which I think in the end I would like to do both. There won't be much of a story mode, but the premise will be something similar to the early Saints Row games. You'll have to earn the trust of each of Gotham's most powerful gangs to take down Carmine Falcone's crime family. I don't think I'll have some flushed out story mode with cutscenes, but if I get that good, I'll probably do very small cutscenes for each of the side missions, or maybe for the big ones.
Let's see if these guns are everything Black Mask says they are.
I want the gameplay to feel very fluid and realistic. I want it to feel almost like you're playing The Last of Us, but in a Saints Row environment. The gameplay would work like this. In the beginning, you're given a choice to explore the city and head to a few certain locations to meet with one of the gangs of your choosing. Let's say it's the Joker's gang, and you go there, you won't be able to get in. There will be a group of gang members that will tell you if you want to get in, you'll have to do a job. And if you're familiar with Red Dead Redemption or Grand Theft Auto, this leads to a rabbit hole of jobs that eventually get you in and you'll be able to meet the Joker, joining him and trying to take down the other gangs of Gotham. Gotham will be broken up into territories, so when you do a bunch of missions and finally get to take down, let's say, Two-Face, you won't kill him like the Saints Row games, he'll join your ranks. You'll do this with the remaining gangs until they're all yours, and you have this sort of Mafia 3 family situation. Once you have the power and all these villains on your side, you'll be able to take down Falcone, which will lead to a bunch of missions to take him and his crime family down. Along the way, you can steal cars and do basically whatever you want. It's a sandbox game, like a GTA clone. If you get a certain number of stars, a superhero will come after you, like Batman or Robin. I can see this leading to a lot of fun situations. I want to rip the assets from Arkham Knight to get the city into Unreal Engine 5, where I'll be making the game. Arkham Knight gave us the best Gotham. It felt the most lived in, but it wasn't enough for me. I want to see the city functioning. I want to see the crowds of people. I want to see the traffic patterns. I would love to implement a day and night cycle, if I can figure that out, and eventually a weather changing system. Conveniently enough, Arkham Knight provides you with tons of weather assets, like rain, snow, and fog. I'm saying this last part without knowing if it's possible, but I feel like with Unreal Engine 5, anything is possible, you just have to learn the skill. I want to take all the maps from the Arkham series and combine them. I want Gotham City to be a one giant open world. I know it's extremely ambitious, but who knows, one day I might be able to accomplish this.
310. Man, thought you would have lost count by now.
So far, my progress for week number 1 hasn't been bad. I'm currently in the process of ripping Batman's assets from Arkham Knight and putting them into Unreal Engine 5. I have most of his animations integrated, so I can't wait until that's finished and I can start messing around with that. I think my next step will be the map. I want to start ripping the assets from Gotham. I'm sure it won't be an easy task, but I'm excited to give it a shot. I think I'm just excited to be starting this project and making this video. I'm not sure how much time I'll be putting into this on a daily basis. It could mean I'll mess around with it once or twice a week. So if there's anyone that sees this video and has knowledge on this kind of thing, or you just really like the idea, please reach out to me. Maybe we can work together on this project. Keep in mind that there's no money involved in this. It's just a passion project. I have 3 other people that would like to help me on my journey of creating my own Arkham game, so we'll see how that turns out. But once again, if you enjoyed this video and you like my idea and you like to be involved in creating this game, please don't hesitate to reach out. I want to also mention I've seen other projects online that have ripped assets from the Arkham games, but I noticed they don't have any real goals. In this case, we have an end goal. I know what I want the project to look like when it's finished, and I'll be documenting the journey all the way through. So it'll make for a pretty nice video series as well as a learning experience for myself.